And we are live. One of these days we'll have an intro again.
Yeah.
When I have time to do it, I ain't had time. Been busy.
I've been busy. I've been sick.
Welcome to the kickoff, Friday kickoff for the Raid Parade. We don't have a video on the Raid Parade today. I was way too busy yesterday.
Honey put up a fight.
What?
I said, honey was fighting you.
No, she wasn't really fighting me. It's just I hadn't found that problem yet. But we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
Yep, it'd be Friday, Ivan. Howdy, howdy. All right.
All right. I have something to say. Anybody does cross stitching and comes across a brand new company called Athens or Athens, they suck.
Well, there goes any future thread sponsors.
Yeah. Well, every time I turn around, I'm working on a cross stitch right now. Slightest little movement and the thread is knotted. And I mean, we're talking a good old knot where you about have to cut it off and go from there. So,
Hey.
No.
You're not sticking to the script.
I don't care. It made me mad.
Well, anyway, let's get over here and say howdy to the chat. And,
all right, say howdy. I'm still de-knotting.
We don't have a video in the Raid Parade today, so the vanilla that I remember the vanilla and the gypsy. Oh my gosh, the gypsy and the vanilla gorilla. Whatever, that tongue tied. They're kicking it off today. Well, they got the first video.
Yeah.
This is actually the kickoff. But we'll get to why I don't have one here in a minute. And there is the lineup today for the Raid Parade. I can't read that. What the heck?
All right.
Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla, Life of Mountain Folk, Journey.
Yeah, I'm still in, they call it the Midwest, Indiana.
Jane Ann Travels, It's Cruise Life, Day One Adventures, Mexico Living the Dream. And I think that's it because there's no other part to it. Anyway, Catherine and Homer Cook, first members in here today. Howdy. This is Homer right now. As soon as I remember where it is. I did it wrong again.
Imagine that.
But
we have
Homer got his hand caught in a dog kennel.
Your cat's flying. You're gonna miss somebody.
Yeah, I'll get it in a minute. But anyway, this is his hand now. You can see, and he got pins in his index fingers. It makes an X with two little white lines. That would probably drive me nuts. More power to you, Howard. Homer. I thought I seen Howard today, and it wasn't Howard. That's his own brain. Kind of looks like Howard though.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's he's healing right along. So let's get over here back to chatting. Jolly Matilda, another member. Howdy. Moon over Miami. Howdy. Ivan K, of course. Howdy. Thomas. Howdy. IMG. Howdy. Did I miss fighting words? No, but we got something that you might want to fight over here in a minute.
No, not really.
Try that, but I probably wouldn't try this one today.
No.
We got a good one today.
Yeah. Did you say howdy to our? I think he's first member up in. No, Jolly was first member. Our Desert Adventures in Arizona. Stephen Oakey.
Howdy.
And we got Lucia and
Glenn. Howdy. There's Marsha. Howdy. Traveling Martin and Sue, another member, both of them. Howdy. And almost caught up. And it jumped again. Hold on. My eyes are a little fuzzy today.
A little fuzzy. Hey, Michelia.
Howdy. Happy Friday to you too. All right. No video from us today. Here. Do this.
Hold on here. There you go. That's what I've been working on. The square's almost done. Then I'll move over to the next square. joy. Not really. Like I said, that thread. But
Now,
I did get me something to help, because I keep getting gifted like threads with no ID number, and I found this little book on Amazon.
when you hold that in front of you can't hear you.
I can't hardly talk either. Yeah, well, it's got all the various colors and helps you line them up. What was it, $9.99? I spent my Amazon gift card on it. That's the one my oldest sister had started, and then she'd lost her eyesight. So I do my cross stitching a little different than she does, but I'm not taking all her work out. So I'll finish for her. It's supposed to be a throw quilt when you're done. I've never done one like this. So yeah. Thank you, Catherine.
Red Friday.
Yeah, it's
never one deployed.
I got my red on. Look,
My hand's a little dusty.
I even got a red inside cup with a red handle.
CRView, another member thinking in here. Howdy, howdy. Well, anyway, I was a little busy yesterday to do a video. It was kind of too hot during the day to shoot one outside. The phone would have overheated. GoPro wasn't ready to go. And
They don't like the heat either.
you guys have heard me mention a couple times on the live streams that Honey wasn't running.
No.
I couldn't get Honey to start. And I had just had Honey running a month ago, I think it was, month and a half. And I had thought she ran out of gas. And she's got a carburetor on her. She don't have fuel injection.
Yeah, no.
Usually with carbureted engines, you got to prime them to get them to gas to flow again. And I thought that was the whole issue. Then I thought the fuel pump went out. Well, the fuel filter sounded like it had asthma when you blew through it. So I went and bought a new one. The filter was fine, but it was on its way out. So I just went ahead and put a new filter on it. But while I had the line off, I was turning Honey over and no gas was getting up into the line. I had put 5 gallons in her. I'm only going 4 miles up the road. 3 maybe. She still wasn't getting gas up to her. Up to the carburetor. So I'm thinking, oh man, the fuel pump's bad. In this town, it's $35 for the fuel pump. Blythe, it's $25. The fuel filter at Blythe was $7.99. In this town, $13.99. We do have a parts store here, but it's a little bitty building, and the guy is cool, really cool. I like the guy. He's very knowledgeable too. But so
yeah,
I do start her, not like I should, but I do start her. So I've got the lines off the fuel filter or fuel pump, trying to get it to pump gas through. She's not doing it. Usually when these manual fuel pumps, this is not electronic. She's 1982.
Yeah.
Normally when a fuel pump goes bad, there's 2 signs. One, it leaks gas out the weep hole. It wasn't doing that. Or the other sign is it'll leak gas into the crankcase. And then your gas, when you got mixes in with your oil, and you can see it on your dipstick. I didn't have that either. And I'm like, something's going on here.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to switch it back and forth. It has 2 tanks. Thinking something's up with the front tank. I couldn't get nothing out of the back tank. And I know that back tank's about empty.
Yeah.
And so, okay, I'm thinking, okay, it's the valve that switches the tanks. Maybe it's stuck in the middle or something. So I go underneath it. Now, mind you, I've been messing with her for about 2 weeks. Not all together. About an hour a night. I wait till evening, nighttime when it's nice and cool out there, and I'll mess with her then. I could get Honey to run as long as I was pouring gas in the carburetor. Honey'd run all day long. And that's why I thought, well, I'd get her up to prime that way. I wasted a whole spray bottle on her, brought her up to temperature, pouring gas down the carburetor, and as soon as I quit pouring the gas, she was done. She wouldn't run. So I'm checking this valve out underneath. And what I found was I was getting ready to pull the fuel pump off this thing and go get a new one. This is what I found, a little 6-inch hose. Here, let me give it one a big there. Little 6-inch hose under there. Supposed to be together. This comes off the valve, and then this runs into the fuel line going up to the fuel pump. But actually it goes this way. But yeah, that's not chewed. That's just a 43-year-old hose that's rotting. So all the other hoses are fine. I checked them out. All the other hoses are in great shape from what I can see. But this was the whole issue. And this clamp on this side, I forgot to get clamps at the parts store, and I meant to when I bought the hose. I had to buy a foot of hose just to get this much. And then I had to run up there this morning to pay for the hose because it was $2, and I didn't have $2 cash on me. And he didn't want to run my card because he said it was going to cost him money to run my card, so he just let me take the hose and come back later and pay it. So I got up there this morning and paid him his $2. It cost me $6 to pay him $2. I'm not complaining about him, though. It was these ATM machines that rip you off in this town.
Well, the ones in down are expensive.
I had a $5 bill, but I've either spent it or I can't find it, or it might be in the dirty clothes. I don't know.
It's probably in the dirty clothes, Mo and Roy.
But got that hose on there. Tim come over last night to help me see our view. Finally got Honey primed up, and Honey sat there and ran beautiful last night. So Honey is back to, Honey's alive again. But anyway, this clamp on this side busted, and I forgot to get clamps. I did have a backup plan because the water tank currently in Bobby right now, I got an elbow that's broke, so I can't use it. I'm trying to avoid going into this hardware store in this town. Not much care for the owner. So
He followed you around like you're going to steal something.
Yeah, and so I didn't have, I could have stole a clamp from there if I needed to, but back 42 years ago, when they were building Honey, somebody left a clamp on the line running up to the front, just hanging there. They forgot it was there maybe and put another one on. I don't know. So I was able to use that clamp. I mean, it was right there hanging. So, and it's got them squeezy clamps on there, and I don't like squeezy clamps. They're, I was going to switch it. Like I said, I forgot. But
I'm laughing at Steve.
So now, yeah, 50 years. We got 8 more to go on the other ones. But Sunday evening, I'm going to start tearing camp down, get the car loaded up, and maybe within the next couple of days, I'll get moved into the LTVA. Season starts in 3 days, so I'd like to be in there before it starts. The prices are high in Quartzsite. I have to stay around Tucson. Yeah, they are high here. They are high. We use bang wire twisted to make a temporary clamp. Yeah, I could have done that with this one. Actually, I could have, because there's no pressure on this line. Stone Wolf Outdoors, howdy, howdy. Van Girl, Cheryl, howdy, howdy. Yeah, CRV's got our spot claimed. We're at the same spot at the camp. I probably got 3 loads here to take down there. I got all my cooking stuff goes in the car, the tables and that. But I do have a wagon that hauls our Blue Boy hose. That's probably a load. Our camp sign, our steps, and possibly the solar panels. But I had that bike in here twice because when I go to town, I'll bring the e-bike up inside here. When I get that e-bike in here, I don't think them panels are going to fit in here because I was looking at that this morning. That e-bike is longer than I thought it was. But I never gave it a thought as many times as I had that e-bike in here. But yeah, the prices are some things they're on par with, but a lot of things. And they say it's because this little town is in the middle of nowhere. That is a total false statement. I
They
can
run
understand.
right through it.
There's an interstate goes right through it. I could understand if it was Parker or Brenda. Well, not even so much Brenda or Bouse, Wickenburg, maybe. You know, places like that up by the Grand Canyon, Tucson, where everything is extremely high.
Oh yeah.
Not in this little town where an interstate goes right through it. That don't make them. You can't use that out in the middle of nowhere as an excuse to hike your prices.
Yeah.
Some of them wait till the snowbirds get here and then they up it. McDonald's, they just rip you off all year long here. Amanda, just chilling. Howdy, howdy. I've you know, a Big Mac here is $10. A Big Mac everywhere else is what, like 5 something or something like that?
No, it's like 7 something.
Yeah, it's. I shared that picture of that a while back.
Yeah.
But I might be able to find it.
No, when you want to find it, you're not going to find it. That's usually how it rolls.
But it was oh, there it is right there. A Big Mac out here is $8.99. Hey, a Big Mac out here is $8.99. A Big Mac anywhere else is usually $5.39.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. Yeah. Their meals are even. It went away. Darn it.
Are you confused?
Hold on, I'm almost back to it. There it is. Their quarter pounders are $9.19 here, $5.29 everywhere else. I don't have the meal price. A Big Mac meal, $14.89 here. A Big Mac meal everywhere else, $8.99. Now McDonald's uses it because it's a tourist stop on an interstate, so they're using the interstate as a way to jack prices up.
I figure out.
Even Filberto's is about $3 high per meal here. Then have a soup. Wow. Yeah, fast food prices have gotten ridiculous so high, but they are beyond ridiculous here. And McDonald's made the announcement they're going to start lowering prices because their prices are too high. I wonder what they're going to do with the one in this town.
Yeah.
I go if I have an urge for McDonald's, me and Becky will go get the combo sharing meal, $20 for 2 Big Macs, 2 large fries, and an order of 20 nuggets, I think it is.
Yeah, it's something like that, but
we usually have our own drinks. So.
We prefer
I'll stick with the McValue menu.
Well, and we also prefer what is it, Carl's Jr.'s out there over McDonald's, anyways.
Yeah, and their fish fillets are now like sliders. They're not even sandwiches anymore.
I ain't touching real fish fillet.
Well, speaking of money, I meant to say this last week. When we were in an RV park last summer, we spent $400 a month, as you guys have heard me mention many times. August was brutal. I can't say brutal compared to the last few summers, but that was our hottest month this year. In gas, running the generator longer because the air conditioner's not cycling, using the batteries and everything. I spent $399.14 on gas last month. So almost $1 less than what it would have cost us in an RV park. Now this year in the RV park, lot rent was higher, the electric was higher, so I figured we would have spent about $440 to $450 a month in the RV park this summer, but we didn't go in the RV park, so we're still way ahead being out here with the extra batteries, the added solar, the added inverter, we're doing way better. Now, this month, the way it's going, I ain't gonna go nowhere close to $3.99. Nowhere close. I'm using about a half a tank of gas a night now, and that's because at nighttime I have to go out and I have to wear a hoodie now at nighttime because the temperatures have really dropped. It was 68 degrees last night.
Oh, and Roy, you didn't have the system fully running until what, like 2 weeks before the end of the month ended? So imagine if you would have had the system going before then.
Well, thank you, Van Girl Cheryl. Let's see. Oh, he's wanting to play ball now. So if we're sitting here next summer, I'd like to get 4 more batteries and double the solar up, and we will hardly need that generator then. Are you having an issue getting up here? Give me this. Come on. Get up. Yeah. Come on. There you go. Carl Jr.'s in Q 10 years ago. I heard they were pretty bad a few years ago, but I gotta say, Carl's Jr. now is not that bad, but I don't like the prices.
Yeah, but we usually just do the breakfast things there.
I've had their burgers, dear. And I think didn't you have a chicken sandwich from there?
Those chicken sandwich wasn't bad.
No, but I remember. I think it was
complaining about it.
Mentioned it one time that was one of the worst restaurants in Q here, and now that's all he goes to is Carl's Jr. So, but they're way better than Hardee's, I say. Yeah, I don't blame you. I would have too. McDonald's replaced my chicken sandwich for me that was made from the bottom of a shoe. Carl's Jr. in Tucson. We haven't had that one yet.
He's going back to LTVA South End, girl, Cheryl.
Yeah, I got money running again. But right now, if temperature-wise, it's 69 degrees in here. It's 87 outside, and the high today is only 97 degrees. We got a few days in the night.
Adventures.
It's just unheard of, these temperatures this time of year, which I'm glad. I mean, it's costing less money, but Carl's Jr. bought Hardee's. Hardee's is East Coast. Carl's Jr. is West Coast. Carl's Jr. started out of a hot dog stand in California. The history in Carl's Jr. is on the wall in here at courtside. Big old billboard inside. And I'm in history, so I read it.
Yeah, well, I know the Hardee's that we got now by us.
That's true. Desert Adventures in Arizona, the managers make a break.
It went downhill. The one that's built with Love's Hardee's. Last time I walked in there, it was a mess.
As I got to looking into the Carl's and Hardee's thing, Carl's Jr. bought Hardee's. Carl's Jr. slowly over the years is phasing Hardee's menu out. You'll eventually it's going to be all Carl's Jr. But it was in some sort of agreement that they had so many years to get the menu. Hardee's menu had to stick around for a while. I don't know why, but there's some things you can get at Carl's Jr. that you can't get at Hardee's, and some things you can get at Hardee's that you can't get at Carl's Jr. But eventually, it's all going to be Carl's Jr. And I don't know what's taking them so long because they've owned it for quite a while. Hardee's is not what they used to be here in Norfolk, Virginia. Yeah, the Hardee's back in Indiana wasn't very good.
When they first opened the one here by Plymouth,
that's because they had corporate there training.
Yeah,
as soon as they left, and the ones that they trained stayed, it went downhill.
Yep.
My favorite fast food place is Chick-fil-A. They better not ruin that one. And we like Jack in the Box. I will say that. Me and
Yeah,
Becky,
we like
we
Jack
do.
in the Box.
And it's not because it's convenient in Parker. There's other restaurants in Parker, but I noticed that we tend to go to Jack in the Box, and their prices are still pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
And I've been starting to use the restaurant apps. You get a little more savings on the apps when you use them. I don't know why they just don't pass the savings all across the board, but but yeah, we do like Jack in the Box. I haven't gotten any of the mini tacos there yet. I usually just get a bacon double cheeseburger and their fries. And I like places that's got that Coke machine that you can mix all your flavors together with, because I get all the fruity flavors, the lemons and the limes and the oranges and the peaches, and mix them all together.
I mean,
Jack in the Box is good. Becky likes their chicken sandwiches.
oh, I love. Well, I like the double bacon cheeseburger too, but I'm more of a chicken person.
I haven't had a Chick-fil-A salad yet. I think they have those.
What?
I won't never get their. I love their macaroni and cheese, but I'm not giving almost $5 for a little cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna get the Gyros at Jack in the Box. Now that's the place I miss back home is Gyros. I did like Gyros.
We haven't had good Gyros in a long time.
No. You don't see a lot of gyro restaurants out here.
No.
Arby's has good chicken sandwich. Arby's got good everything now. They were going downhill for a while.
I take it back. I had a gyro last time when I was here.
Steve, I have not been to a bad Chick-fil-A.
No.
Yeah, sub the fries for mac and cheese in a combo. Oh, I didn't know that, but I do like the fries.
Yeah,
we'll just get 2 combos. I'll get 2 combos. That's what I'll do. I'll get 2 sandwiches, one with fries and one with macaroni and cheese. Yeah.
You're nuts.
Yeah, it's Greek. Best roast beef, Roy Rogers in Nevada.
Ain't been to them.
Anyway, speaking of food, here's the flavor of the day. I would pass on this, definitely. But would y'all try this?
No.
Hot dog Jello salad. Ain't no way I would try that. No, because I don't much care for Jello.
The heck is the green stuff? Celery?
It's like olives.
Oh, yeah, the top part, but look at the little thing moons. Them look like celery pieces.
Well, that didn't work out too well.
I didn't work that. No, I'll pass.
I don't know. What is that?
I don't know.
I don't know what the yellow things are either. But, yeah, I agree.
Now, back here.
That's us, Ivan. We much rather go to, a mom and pop's any day.
Yeah. We try to find them, but them mom and pop places are getting fewer and fewer apart. I believe my cousin finally got their restaurant back open by Bass Lake.
They're close, I know that. There's not one person in here that would try this yet. Root beer float. I love
no way, not happening.
But anyway, I don't know. This might be one of the grossest things we put up there to try.
Yeah, I think it is because no.
It don't even look appealing.
I would definitely pass on that one and run and hide.
But we do prefer mom and pops more than anything.
Well, what was that little cafe on the main street there in Portside? Loved it.
What was the name of that place? It was named after a lady.
Was it Kathy's?
It might have been.
Something like that. Oh my God, they had the best breakfast. We had breakfast there.
They did.
Oh.
Speaking of restaurants, mom and pop's place, we have Mountain Quail Cafe, which is down on Moon Mountain Avenue. There was another restaurant here called Times 3. They bought that building and they're going to have 2 locations. So we have yet to try Moon Mountain Cafe. Quail Cafe, whatever.
Well, or I can't think of the name.
When Becky gets back, we'll probably try that. Another place I do want to eat over in Blythe is Sizzlers, because I like Sizzlers. I think that's a chain though. But we don't have a whole lot of mom and pop restaurants left anymore here.
No.
We got a Scooters, but I'll be darned if I'm going to pay almost $20 for a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
I don't care what kind it is. Then we got a Taco Mia, I think is what it's called, Mexican restaurant that might be a mom and pop's. The food trucks around here are mom and pop's pretty much, but they're expensive. I mean, they're crazy.
What's that little shop down by the not American Legion, the VFW? It's like a little outdoor. Everybody bragged about their food too.
That's the restaurant in the VFW.
Is it? But yeah. They have
they're hit or miss with food and their hours.
Yeah.
The Grub Steak, I think is what it's called. They closed that a few years
down the road, honey.
Yeah, they closed that a few years ago. That's what I mean. We ain't got no. Oh, we got the Snowbird Cafe, which was Dorothy and Toto's ice cream parlor.
Yeah.
But now it's Snowbird Cafe, and they added a few more foods, but they're only open for the snowbird season now.
Huh.
But like, if we go down to Yuma, we'll probably stop. We'd stop at Chick-fil-A when we can. We go to Parker. We go to Jack in the Box. Though the $10 Pizza Hut buffet may change that. That's really about. We don't really eat out a lot.
Yeah.
And far as Mama's Pops goes, Coyote Market here's got some really good food. It's all homemade, reasonably priced. You get a whole dinner, meatloaf dinner, chicken dinner, fish dinner. I'm waiting on their stuffed peppers because I'm craving a stuffed pepper and I don't know why.
Yeah. He can make one himself, but he won't.
I can't.
Yes,
because that's a pound of ground beef that I would have to thaw
for. It all up at once.
And can you buy just one pepper? I don't think so.
Yes, you can.
Can you?
Yeah, you can go to the produce and pick a pepper out.
That's hard to cook for one person.
Yeah, and you only get like a half pound. I wouldn't even get a half pound of ground beef. If you do, make the other one into a nice big hamburger.
Scooter's Burger was obviously a frozen one. It had to be, and I think they come from Amazon too. I think they ordered their not bison. Well, they have bison there too. Their camel burgers, I think, came off Amazon.
Yeah.
Snowbird is good too. Yeah, we haven't tried that yet.
No.
I think we had their ice cream when they were Dorothy and Toto's. Of course, we got Silly Owl's Pizza and Outback Steak. We got Outback Pizza. Those are mom and pops. And cheaper to eat at. It's cheaper to eat at a pizza joint these days than it is a regular restaurant. Good. Catcher open. And the other one, Tim mentioned her last night, but they closed up. They're remodeling her trailer right now that she was in. Barbie's? Yeah, she closed up, retired. She ain't coming back. But they're doing something with her trailer. Her little, it's like a food trailer.
Yeah.
Do something with it. I can't think of any. We got Filiberto's now.
Yeah.
I think that might be like a mom and pop's franchise or something because they're kind of everywhere in Arizona. Anyway, what else we got here? Of course, we got our Subway somewhere in this town. Oh, in Pilot, which they took the Dairy Queen out. I think there's another Subway over in Love's too. Terrible.
That's Chester's.
No, Chester's is not a restaurant. That's just chicken. I
don't remember seeing a Subway at Love's.
There's something over there.
It could be, but we don't really hit Love's. You can't paint in.
We don't even go to Subway anymore. I seen a thing, Subway. Next time you go in a Subway, for those of you that eat Subway, Look at the width of your sandwich. Remember they got busted a few years ago because their footlongs weren't foot long. They were like 10.5 inches. Somebody measured one and caused a big old stink. Well, now because of shrinkflation, they didn't shrink them lengthwise. They have shrunk them widthwise. Well, I haven't seen one yet, but I've seen videos of them. And people are catching on to that now. They're calling them breadsticks instead of Subways or sub sandwiches. There are a couple in the Big Ten area, maybe only during. Yeah, the whole Big Ten area is gone right now. Taco Bell in Pilot. Yeah, Taco Bell's in Pilot. That's right. Subway's in Love's. Yeah.
Yeah, took our Dairy Queen away from us and put a Taco Bell in.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's about stupid.
I know there's a Subway around here.
I don't know.
My son is banned. He's probably gonna have a heart attack. 17. I can't blame him. I mean, food that don't rot, there is something wrong with it. I'm glad we don't go crazy on it. Every now and then we'll eat one. Like we're in a hurry. Didn't have time to cook supper or something. I might run to McDonald's to get something.
Yeah.
Really about it.
If we've been on the road all day getting supplies, we'll get something. Well, a lot of times we go to Coyote and get us a dinner.
And girl Cheryl noticed the bun size as well at Subway. Yeah, they made them a lot narrower, and people are starting to call them breadsticks now instead of sub sandwiches.
Hey, real Robert Rockwell, how's it going?
Ordered a filet of fish, but I didn't say anything because he needs to eat healthier. Yeah, people are putting them out too, holding the fish fillets in their hands, and they used to be a good sized sandwich. I love the fish fillet. I ain't ordering one now. They're sliders, and of course higher in price.
Yeah, well, everything is.
89 degrees outside now. 69 in here.
I don't know what it is here.
Well, racing started earlier this week. Last night we had the truck race. I ain't gonna tell you who won in case somebody ain't watching it. We had the ARCA race before that. I ain't gonna tell you who won in case somebody wants to watch it. And a bonus. My nephew was racing last night in iRacing and was doing really good till the last lap, and the big one happened at Daytona, and he got just barely in it, but enough to take him out. And the last lap, so he would have finished 4th or 5th in that one. But yeah, so that was a bonus, getting to watch him race. I enjoy watching my nephew and my son race one. I'll be in it eventually. One of these days, I get a better laptop. But I've been calling them sliders for a while. I don't blame you. 72, Northern Illinois. But today we got at 7:30 Eastern is the Infinity race. And they're at Bristol. That's why everything's a day early, because the Cup is running a night race on Saturday. And tomorrow night is the Cup race. And I forgot what time the Cup race is tomorrow. So today I'll be doing the Infinity race, and then after the Infinity race, I'll probably go out and start tearing camp down and getting ready to move over to the LTVA. The Cup race is same time, 7:30 tomorrow Eastern. I don't know what channel, probably USA Network, but Bristol. I love Bristol. And that iRacing, it looks real. It looks until they go in the pits and they drive through each other. I wish they could do that. but it does.
A little weird, but hey.
My son, he quit the league that he was in, so he hasn't been doing it as much.
He's been working a lot of hours too, though.
Yeah, he makes race tires for a living. He works at Hoosier Tire. And they've been putting a lot of hours in it. A lot of times when you see a tire that got Hoosier on it, my son touched it.
He's some kind of line leader, ain't he?
I'm not sure
Thought he was.
what he did. I know he told me, but I don't remember what it is now.
Yeah, I can't remember.
He's been there quite a long time. Quite a long time.
Well, Lexi be 13, and he was there right before she was born.
That is right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be 13 years.
which Hoosier Tire's not. It's Hoosier Tire, but it's not really Hoosier Tire anymore.
It's
Continental Tire bought them out. So by Bristol Speedway many years ago, and couldn't believe how small it was. Yeah, it's almost like a football stadium. I mean, look, they put a baseball diamond in it this year. They tore a garage down, put a baseball diamond in it, had a professional baseball game in there. I forget the teams that played. It was the MLB. And after the game, they tore all that down and rebuilt the garage.
that didn't make sense.
Yeah. No wonder tickets are so high these days. Anyway, we got 16 in here in case anybody hasn't seen the flavor of the day. We had some hard. Today has probably been the most hardest nose that I've ever seen. And this ain't even liver and onions. But here it is. Hot dog Jello salad. I would definitely pass on this one. It just don't even look appealing. That's hot dog brutality right there. Hot dog abuse. I love me a good hot dog. 72 in Alberta. Must be nice.
Farmer picked here already.
No kidding.
And one farmer's already got his ground. He's done picked whatever was out there and got it all dissed up already.
Yeah.
35.
Speaking of money, big no for me, Robert says. We finally, my pay's been messed up since November. I get half my check. Like I said, we've been making it on it, barely, with help some friends from time to time. Greatly appreciated. But we've been making it. But now we haven't heard any. IRS keeps ignoring us. Tax advocate, we ain't heard nothing back from in months. Won't return phone calls. Now we've got congressmen involved. He's actually been following up with Becky on it. So fingers crossed that they get moving on that pretty quick.
Oh, I said there's no excuse for it.
Hey, Carver family, howdy, howdy. He's also looking into Becky's disability on why it's taking so long. So, Timmy Racing Channel, howdy, howdy.
Oh, so, this ain't
crossed that now it's the congressman out of Indiana.
Yeah.
And he, I don't know if you guys remember Congresswoman Jackie Walorski. He replaced her when she was killed in her car wreck, and I was very, very good friends with. I can't say very, but I was very good friends with Jackie, and hopefully this guy does as good a job as she did.
Well, when they were farting around last year on getting it done, his team got on it, and then now I got him on the tax stuff. Once they found out they have not touched the 24 taxes. 24, their excuse is because of 23.
I think a fly just
24 has nothing to do with 23's taxes that was screwed up.
So it's a shame, you got to get your congressmen, senators, or whatever they are. But he's a congressman, though, involved.
He's got a team already getting on it.
Get things done. That should not have to happen that way.
If they get our 24 taxes done, Medicare's got to give him his money back.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not if. It's when everything gets fixed, I get my money back. It's not. They did say I'm going to get my money back. They're up to almost $7,000 that they owe me. If they don't hurry up, I'm going to be catching up with her back pay for her disability. What is the thing today? If you're talking about the flavor of the day, there you go, Timmy. Hot dog, Jello salad. Everybody, not one person said they would try this.
I thought Marcia said she might try it.
Wait, maybe. If she did, I missed it.
I thought she did.
But there's the flavor of the day. I would not try this. I would pass. But if anybody would try it, speak up. I'm not a big fan of Jello. I like green Jello. I'll eat it. But I'm not a big fan of Jello. I blame you, Timmy. We should get comfy. Yeah. But that's what's going on in our lives now. But hopefully, this congressman can get things, the ball rolling, and
Yeah, but it shouldn't have went to this far.
it shouldn't have. That's ridiculous.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Marsha. Okay, she did say she did. All right, so she's the only one that would try it. Looks like food they made in the 50s. It does. I like hot dogs, Jello, and salad, but definitely not together.
not together, heck no.
What?
I said not together.
No.
I'm not normally a picky eater, but some of this stuff I wouldn't even go near it.
You know, I've had gut issues basically all my life. I've been in the hospital a couple times because of even as a kid. But I had to eat a lot of Jello growing up. And Mom made Jello a lot. She made more cakes than anything though, but she did make Jello from time to time. And I remember like getting the flu, having to eat chicken noodle soup and Jello.
Yeah.
My gut issues, eating Jello. Doctors always give them Jello, give them Jello, give them Jello. I got burned out on Jello when I was a kid. I like orange Jello. That's not bad, and green Jello. I mean, I'll eat that, but if I got to eat Jello, them are the two that I like. I don't like red Jello. I don't remember what flavor it is. Strawberry, I think, maybe cherry.
You can get
a lot of Jello growing up too. Yeah, it just Jello. I got to be in a mood for it, and let me tell you, that mood is not very often, if ever.
Well,
now that I somebody made that at one of the potlucks, and that wasn't bad. With the
what?
With the mandarin oranges in it. Somebody made that at one of the potlucks, and I did have some of that. That wasn't bad. Good Jello shots were.
Oh,
now, wait a minute. I do like Jello shots, but I don't drink that much anymore. I haven't drank.
He's a lightweight. He's a cheap date. When do I go back to the doctor?
I don't remember last time I drank.
Unless things change. Let's see. I got notes everywhere, guys.
Coffee Jello? You probably like that. You got one on October the 24th.
Huh?
You got one on October the 24th.
That's my heart doctor. October 9th will be when they do that trial on my back for the nerve stimulator.
So it's probably November now that she'll be back here.
Still no word on when they're going to do the hearing. I mean, it says hearing in process.
But
I'm going to check it, but right now everything's just dragging. But if that stimulator works, then they got to schedule the actual surgery.
There's Life of Lucretia, another member. Howdy. Hey, let's throw the. There's the flavor of the day: hot dogs, Jello, salad. We got one person, Marsha, that would try it. Nobody else, not even me. And I love a good hot dog.
I'm not a big hot dog person to start with. But
we've got some. I had that too. Not what's up with that. We should probably do what's up with that.
Why?
Rumor has it. It's a weak rumor, but there could be coming up a Friday night reunion show. We're already doing a reunion show. All right, where is okay? Okie dokie. First thing if I had that too is I don't remember. Wait it, flip. It's not flipping. Okay, now the laptop's not moving. Am I froze?
No, you're not froze. And I can't click next because.
Okay.
Or did I do it?
Did I do that? Yeah. All right, I think it went all the way to the end. But anyway, the Highlights magazine. We'll start there then. I used
Yeah,
to get these in the mail all the time.
I used to love those things.
So,
Couldn't wait till the next one came out.
no big that. Hey, now that No Bix peanut butter stuff's pretty good.
And the Oreo one. You love the
Yeah,
Oreo one.
these were good magazines. I did like these magazines as a kid.
Yeah.
I look there it goes. There we go. My chat over here is not moving. There. And then after that, we have, I don't remember what I put in here this week. Oh, the Hungry Hippo game. I think they still make this.
Yeah, you can still get it.
We never had that as a kid. We were probably one of the few
I
kids that
had
never had Hungry Hippo game.
I had it.
My cousins had it. We played it at their place, but we never had it. We had like Trouble and Monopoly and the Game of Life and Candyland and
Yeah.
Pachisi. Remember that one, Pachisi?
Nope.
I still have it. Remember, who was that? Somebody was a member for 26 months. It blew right by.
I didn't get to see it.
Oh, Melnet 11 free zip code list. Howdy, howdy. This laptop is goofing up. There it goes.
Sure.
And then the next. They don't want to tell you anymore. Best game. This. I wish I could find one of these. Not responding. Anyway, this was probably my first NASCAR collectible, and I didn't even know I was collecting them at the time. Used to find this in the drugstores. I think they were like $3 maybe, but a big old plastic nylon car. This thing was huge, probably 1/16 scale. They only made this one and a Richard Petty one. That car right there is the reason why Darrell Waltrip was my favorite driver in the 80s.
I was say wasn't that a DW's?
Yeah, that was Darrell Waltrip when he drove for Junior Johnson.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Okay, we got to imitate fireworks. Thank you so much, Mr. Lee, for the $1.99 super sticker. But yeah, this mine burned up in our house in 1982, and I never got another one. But I don't think they made them after that. But I would like to find one of these again and put it up.
Yeah, until you see the sticker price.
They don't make them. I remember these little handheld games with the BBs in them and the magnets and did all that. Yeah, we usually got these around like stocking stuffers and Easter. Sound effects. Boom, boom, ooh, ah, boom, boom. And then what do we got over here? We got, a few minutes. But yeah, these things will keep us occupied for hours.
I don't think they make the ones with the magnet and beads anymore.
I haven't seen anything like them.
I haven't seen anything like those in a while. I don't even think they saw them with our kids.
And this thing, my sister had all them milk jugs. It went with her kitchen. She had this toy kitchen, but she never had the wagon that called the milk around. She did have the
wagon.
This thing, I think that's the last one. But yep, she had a lot of stuff that went with her kitchen. With the little bottles. I used to sneak downstairs. My mom used to watch her soap operas a lot, and depending on where she would sit in the living room, I could sneak downstairs and fill these things up with Kool-Aid and take them back up to our rooms. And I never did get caught. Could not do that with Pop, though. Because we were... Okay, yeah, that was it. We were... and there's the flavor of the day. Hot dog, jello, salad. Nope. But my mom was a Pepsi drinker. And we got 4 minutes. Back then, our family never drank Pepsi in a can. The only time you seen soda in a can was at a cookout or something. And that was very seldom. But you used to be able to buy the big 16-ounce bottles 8 of them in a little case, cardboard case, the returnables. That's how my mom always bought her Pepsi. And so there's only 8 of them. So we could never sneak one because they would know because there was only 8. And James L. Catnese, howdy.
I remember taking.
I think I did see you at Cracker Barrel.
We ain't been to Cracker Barrel in a long time.
Luke and Laura, yep. My mom was an ABC, which was what General Hospital was on. That was her channel. She didn't do Days of Our Lives. No, she did Ryan's Hope.
I don't know. I want
Guiding Light. That was all. They were all on the same channel. One Life to Live, and General Hospital. There was another one that didn't last very long, but I don't remember the name of it. But hers stayed on ABC. She didn't watch any from CBS or NBC. And all 3 channels had soap operas. It was soap operas all day long, from like 11 o'clock till 3 o'clock.
And she'd record them and then watch them when she got off work.
Yeah, the pop cost 15 cents. I wish we had back in them days. Another World. Another World. I think that was another one that she might have watched. I think. Because for a long time, there was one that came after General Hospital, and then General Hospital was the last one. And that one that came behind General Hospital, it got moved around in the lineup quite a bit. One Life to Live was... One Life to Live. That was the thing. They had the... one of the actors just died from that show, too. The Carmaines on it, I think. The Carmaines?
The Big Family, that's all I can remember.
Who?
That family name, he was from one of the big rich people on that soap opera. So I can remember.
I'm there in 60 seconds. But, all right. You have a great weekend too, man. 9/11 free zip code list. Love you guys. Miss you. Anyway. Oh, and by the way, Travel Merton and Sue had a birthday.
Happy birthday, Sue.
2 days ago. 2 days ago. Happy birthday, Sue. Miss you guys. Love of life. Remember Soap that was on late at night? You don't remember Soap?
No.
Yeah.
I remember Dallas and what was it, Dynasty? That's it.
Now the nighttime soaps were Dynasty, Falcon Crest, Dallas.
And we didn't watch those either.
Dad had to
find something else to watch. So.
But I think that's about it. Soap was, I don't know. I was a little kid and I remember that coming on. That Soap kind of freaked me out for some reason. It was on late at night. It was, I don't know.
You were.
If Soap was on then, I was up past my bedtime. I remember that.
Yeah.
The Big Valley. That's a good old Western. I watched The Old Way this week with Nicolas Cage. That's a pretty good Western. Remember Soap when I first came? I don't remember that. That's too little.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Let's head on over to the race parade. It's fixing to start. It says we'll begin shortly. Let's get on over there. Mute that. All right. The ads have started, so.
All right.
We'll see you over at the race parade, folks. Thanks for being here. Behave. Try to anyway.
Switch preach there, old man.
And we shall see you next week.
Well, later, everybody.
Later on. Oh, it's adult soap. Okay. Remember for 35 months. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you over at the raid parade. Later, everybody. We'll wait for this.